Please, Teresa, you can put a stop to this right now. Just tell him you've changed your mind.
I'm sorry, Ethan, but no. I stand by every word my attorney has said. This house belongs to me. And since the two of you had no problems throwing me out, well, I see no reason not to do the same to you.
Why, you...
No, Rebecca! Oh, Rebecca, let go!
You're not gonna get away with this, Teresa!
No, Mother! What's going on here? This is unruly, objectionable, unacceptable, reprehensible, outrageous. Oh, no, you don't. Whoa! Leave her alone! Cease and desist this unwarranted attack upon my client's person.
Stop! Back off, Ivy! Or I will hit you harder than any bolt of lightning.
Rebecca, stop! All right, enough is enough! Teresa's pregnant, for God's sake! This is outrageous, bodacious, and disgracious. Disgracious? That isn't even a word. If I misspoke, it's due to my shock, stun, and disbelief that my client, now pregnant with the heir to the Crane Empire, was a victim of a voracious, audacious, inexcusable attack. Are you all right? Are you all right? Did these Harridans hurt you?
Yes. Yes, I'm fine.
You know, if they did hurt you, it would be a coup to our case. I have a wheelchair and crutches in the car. Well, we'll forget it, Fogo. We'll let this one slide.
Teresa, just tell your lawyer that that's not how it happened. Tell him that's not how it was.
Ethan, the truth is, I really don't know how it was. I thought that you loved me. I thought that we were going to spend the rest of our lives together.
You make it sound as this mess is all his fault. You're the serial liar here, Teresa, the two-timing tramp who wouldn't tell the truth to Ethan no matter how many chances he gave you.
That's defamatory and derogatory.
Teresa, we can't be together because you weren't honest with me. You broke my faith and trust in you.
Well, all I know is I have to protect myself and my baby. I don't have anyone anymore, Ethan. I'm completely alone.
Teresa, you have your family.
Mama, we barely get by as it is. Soon I will have a baby to take care of. Now, how can we afford that with things the way that they are?
Teresa, I told you that we would work something out for you and your baby. Look, just don't believe the promises this charlatan is making.
That's slanderous, libelous, and litigious. Shut up!
Please, don't do this. Let's just work this out between us. You trust me to do that, don't you?
It's clearly obvious we cannot negotiate, facilitate, or mediate an agreement here.
You're right about that. There is nothing to mediate. Teresa is not Mrs. Julian Crane. She is not entitled to anything.
Oh, I doubt a judge and jury will see it that way once I present the factual truth of the case. In any event, it seems I have no choice but to proceed, move forward, and advance without terrible fight against this unbearable, undeniable injustice that my client has suffered. Good night, Ethan. All right. Good night to you, wanna-be but aren't gonna be Mrs. Cranes. May I suggest that you start looking for new digs? Because you will soon be ejected and evicted from this place forthwith. You know, I am going to enjoy this case more than I thought, Mrs. Crane. See you in court.